We are joined by Shambhavi Choudhary, a new face, an educated face. She is the daughter of Minister Ashok Choudhary, daughter-in-law of IPS Kishore Kunal. To know more, Shambhavi ji, thank you so much for speaking to us. Could you please introduce yourself to us? The country wants to know the new candidate from LJPR.
Thank you, News18, for having me. I'd like to start the introduction by my educational background. I did my schooling from Notre Dame Academy, Patna. I did my undergraduation from Lady Sriram College, Delhi University in Sociology. I pursued my master's from Delhi School of Economics in Sociology, and right now I'm pursuing my PhD from Magad University in Bihar itself. And other than that, you can call me, I'm a huge animal lover. As you can see, I'm surrounded by animals. And I've been working in the social sector, doing different kinds of social services. I'm associated with different kinds of NGOs. I myself run an NGO in the name of my grandfather, who work for the underprivileged, especially in the field of education and health. So that's what I've been doing since the last 2 years after I completed my masters. And right now I'm an honorary director for Gyaniketan Girls School. And yes, I've been working pretty hard in the field of education since the last one and a half years.
So your debut is big. It's general elections 2024. Was it planned, or it's just your father or your family has forced you to come into politics?
There has been no kind of force, that's for sure. I was always interested in politics. I've been born and brought up in a political family, so it definitely has impacted my personality, my preferences and interests. My family, both my in-laws and my paternal side of the family, they knew that I'm interested in politics. But the debut would happen so soon was not planned. When the elections were announced, I spoke with Chirag Bhaiya, and I told him that I really want to contest. So if there is any possibility, please consider me. And I feel honored and privileged that he chose me for Samastipur.
That was my next question. Why Samastipur? Because your father is a senior. He was a senior Congress leader. Then he joined JDU. He is a minister for past 2-3 terms, and also the party has a good hold. The JDU has a good hold all over Bihar. So why Samastipur and why LJP? Vilas.
See, my father is in JDU, and there is no doubt that I'm very proud of my family and the family that I come from. But to join LJP has been a political decision, and when life gives you two options, one is your professional life and one is your personal life. I feel both are very independent. I chose LJP because I resonate with Chirag Bhaiya more. He is young and so am I. I feel this is a very futuristic approach. I've thought of my political career in the longer run, and I'm really the Chirag Bhaiya's vision of Bihar first, Bihari first has had a profound impact on me, and I really feel that it's very important to address this issue raised by Chirag Bhaiya of Bihar first and putting Biharis first. So I myself I'm a student from Delhi University, and I'll tell you my first interaction with a professor and the other students, they would say that, oh, you are a Bihari but you don't look like a Bihari. So I meant, like, what do you guys think? Like, what do Biharis look like? So this impacted my mind that time, and I have this. And the moment Chirag Bhaiya came up with Bihar first, Bihari first, I was really impacted by it. You can say I was moved by it, and I thought that, okay, yeah, this vision is nice. And as you can say, young people always are very charming and attractive, and the vision, the ideas, I'm attracted to the whole idea that Chirag Bhaiya has put forward.
So what will be your agendas for Samastipur? Have you been to Samastipur earlier, and what policies are you thinking of if you become a member of parliament from Samastipur?
I've never been to Samastipur before, but my mother-in-law is from Samastipur. My father-in-law has worked in the temple in Kusheshwar Sthan, and I'm really looking forward to moving to Samastipur and having my own home over there. Other than that, the policies that are in my mind right now is I'm going with a very optimistic view. I'm moving ahead with a very positive mindset, and I plan to work in the field of education, in the field of healthcare. My priority would be to take modern age technologies, modern age facilities in the field of education, in the field of health, financial independence, that is most important, generation of employment, you can say investment. All these are my targets, but the first step is to go there and to understand the demographic. My plan is to start development from the grassroots level. So you can say I would start with micro investigation of what is needed, and I'll try to start from there, from Jivika Didis, from Tola Sevaks, start my journey from there, and in the next 5 years develop a new, you can say a brand new Samastipur for the generations to come.
You must be familiar of one accusation is that of nepotism and parivarvad. We have seen the controversy earlier also. You also come from a family of political background. So how are you going to counter that allegations?
See, I feel that coming from a political family may have created an easy passage for me for communication, right? But from here, my political career will be decided by the people. If I am to represent them, that will be decided by the people, and that my father or my family can't decide, that the people of Samastipur have to decide.
You know the caste calculation. You have been in Delhi for a quite long time. You must not be believing in caste, but the fact here is that a caste-based survey has been done, and people here still today they vote on the basis of caste. And in Samastipur, we know that around 26% votes are from OBC, Yadavs, and Muslims. So you belong to a SC category. So how are you going to keeping in this mind the whole caste thing? How are you going to appeal to the people that they will also vote who doesn't belong to your caste?
Okay, so I will answer this question in 3 parts. The first part is that you said that there are a lot of Yadavs and OBCs. So the first part is that despite having 26% of Yadav and OBCs, 5 out of 6 Vidhan Sabha seats are of NDA. So we have a history of NDA victory in Samastipur despite the same percentage of population. Second part of the question is that I come from a SC category, and my husband, we have an intercaste marriage, he comes from the forward category. My father has been a staunch advocate of Dalit rights. So I feel that this will be a deadly combination, and it will help strengthen my position if you are talking of the caste demographics. But the most important part of this question is I would like to answer that I feel that there is no alternative to an educated person, and Bihar has come to that point where they want educated people, and they want people who can take their voices to higher level. Like suppose I can be a good voice for Samastipur in the parliament, so I feel that this is what the people of Samastipur must be expecting, and this is what they should be expecting.
Do you think issues like NDA issues like CAA, 370, Ram Mandir issue, they are going to be a major a point for voting for the voters in Bihar, or Tejashwi Yadav's job card will dominate? What is your view on that?
I really feel that there are big promises made during elections, but what's important is how many promises are fulfilled in the longer run. So as far as you're talking about employment, I'm pretty sure that Modi ji and Nitish Kumar, the NDA sector, has been able to provide a lot of employment in the past 10 years, and we will continue to do so. That is my opinion. Coming to your question of CAA, Ram Mandir, all these are narratives that are set by media, social media. All these narratives do somehow impact, have like a, you can say, slight impact on the mindset of the people, but eventually they really vote for the candidate and how impressive the candidate is what I feel.
So all the 40 seats are decided in Bihar of NDA, and we know only 4 seats have been given to women. You are one of them. So 10% representation is given by NDA. You are one of them. So how are you going to address the problem of women in Bihar, not just Samastipur? because the population is almost 6 crores in Bihar of the women. So how are you going to represent the women of Bihar?
Uh, See, I think I only have the right to represent my party's view, and my party has given 2 out of 5 seats to women. That's almost 40%. I don't think I'm in the position to answer for other parties. But as far as raising women's issue in the parliament is concerned, I think I will try to do my best in whatever capacity I can to address different issues associated to women. My first priority will be of financial independence, which I think is the most important for any young woman. To know the importance of earning, and to know the important to have that security in themselves of being employed. That is my first priority. And yes, I will be a very bold voice in the parliament for women. I'm sure, confident of that.
So, voters of certain constituencies, they complain that their netas, their MPs never visit or seldom visit in their constituency after they win. So, are you going to prove them wrong this time? Are you going to visit Samastipur frequently?
Some another journalist asked this question in the morning, and I told him that we used to have this conversation in the family, and you have a father's home and you have an in-laws home. I told him that I always told my friends and my family members that my house will be in Samastipur. So I'm very confident that I will visit them very often. I'm stationed in Patna right now, and Patna is only, I think, 2.5 hours away, which is not a very long gap. So frequently visiting, being around them, being with them, being between them will not be difficult for me.
Congress is going to contest against you. So, how is it a challenge for you? How are you going to tackle this?
I am going to focus on myself, my ideas, and my vision. The person that you're talking about, I don't know who the candidate is right now, but I am in no position to pass any kinds of comment on people who are senior to me. That's not what I believe in. I'm going to focus on myself, I'm going to focus on my campaign, and I'm going to focus on my ideas, and I will take this forward.
Your message to the people, last question.
हिंदी में कहते हैं अपना प्यार और आशीर्वाद हम पर बना के रखिए. हम आप ही की बेटी हैं, आपके घर आ रहे हैं और बहुत आशा और उम्मीद के साथ आ रहे हैं, और हम आपको वादा करते हैं कि हम आपकी उम्मीद पे खड़े उतरेंगे.
हम आपकी ही बेटी हैं, आपके घर आ रहे हैं. Is this what Shambhavi Choudhary was speaking exclusively with CNN News 18? We are eagerly waiting for the Congress candidate, and whether it will be a challenge for Shambhavi Choudhary, who has got a ticket from LJP, or not, is a matter of time.